VU's Got the Beat. We have a look into this year's dance marathon.
Are you ready for the Valpo Vibes Music Festival? The header has officially been announced, and we can say that their performance will burn the house down.
And we're in the 70s across Northwest Indiana for a third day in a row. We'll detail when to expect a cool down and perhaps some strong storms coming up.
And we're here live at BEA 2019 in Vegas. We'll have that and more coming up.
We have that and more. This edition of 15 News at 5 starts right now. Thank you for joining us on 15 News at 5. I'm Andrew Struckman.
And I'm Laura Muther. Happening tonight, a protest will be held during Student Senate at 8 p.m. in response to the Senate's decision to remove minority seats. This sparked a lot of discussion among students, and a group of minorities will voice their concerns about this decision tonight and throughout the rest of the semester.
Students laced up their dancing shoes for those who couldn't this weekend at the 7th Annual Dance Marathon. We sent VUTV's Laura Muther out to learn more about this event.
So Dance Marathon, first and foremost, it's about the kids. It's about the sick and injured kids that are at Lurie's Children's Hospital, and it's about us supporting them.
So I'm involved with Dance Marathon for a variety of different reasons. It's something that I've grown particularly passionate about in my time here at Valpo. For me, I can remember being a kid and remembering when my sister was actually at Comer's at the University of Chicago, their children's hospital section, and she had cysts in her back. And I remember being, very afraid of that, and just knowing how attentive the staff there was and how wonderful that process was for my family. It made me feel good sending her there, and obviously everything ended up fine, and she's here. She's actually a student at Valpo now too. So it's personal for me, and thankfully my family was able to pay for the treatment, and we're blessed in that regard. But I know not everybody is.
Dancers raised $72,048.07 for Lurie Children's Hospital in Chicago.
You like jazz? Valpo definitely does. This past week was the 34th annual Valparaiso University Jazz Fest. On Monday, several local high schools performed, while on Tuesday they were joined by the Valpo Dance Ensemble and the Vocal Ensemble. Wednesday was the Big Band Bash featuring the Faculty Jazz Trio, a big band consisting of current and retired Northwest Indiana music educators, the Midwest Big Band, and the Calumet Ridge Jazz Ensemble. Thursday featured the Valpo Jazz Ensemble, and the week was capped off with Stephon Harris, an award-winning vibraphonist, on Friday night.
Next week, SAFE will be putting on their annual event, VU Owns the Night. This event is meant to bring awareness to sexual assault and how to prevent it from happening. VU Owns the Night will be held on Wednesday, April 17th at 6 p.m.
This Wednesday, the Broward Museum will be featuring its spring showcase. The artwork featured is all created by Valpo students. The showcase will begin at 7 p.m. and the pieces will be on display until May 12th.
After months of speculation, UPC finally announced the lineup for the Valpo Vibes Music Festival. Headlining the concert will be indie pop band AJR. Accompanying performers will include Bryce Vine and The Wildlife. AJR will be making their appearance here at Valpo shortly after the release of their newest album, Neo Theater, on April 26th. The Valpo Vibes Music Festival will be held Friday, May 3rd.
VUTV is proud to announce we have been named a BEA signature station this year. We have some members of the VUTV staff down in Las Vegas for BEA. We'll turn it over to Katie Nicolau, Sophie Hecht, Perry Larrett, and Heather Bricka. Could you explain to everyone what BEA is?
Looks like a lot of fun, guys. Thanks. Coming up after the break Harms will have a look at your full forecast.
And we'll have a recap recap of this week's Crusader sports. Stick with us.
In a world where entertainment is at risk, one man is given a mission, but he is about to face his biggest challenge yet. He will race against the clock and open doors to new possibilities that will save weekends as we know it.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for free movies.
Oh, I'll help you with that.
Just go to movies.valpo.edu. They have all the best movies, including The Hobbit and 22 Jump Street.
Whoa, it's that easy?
It's that easy.
Grab some popcorn, grab some buddies, and watch movies.valpo.edu's great selection.
VUTV is proud to announce that we have been named a BEA signature station. This year, we have some members of the VUTV staff down in Las Vegas for BEA. We'll turn it over to Katie Nicolau, Sophie Hecht, Perry Laird, and Heather Bricka. Could you explain to everyone what BEA is?
We're here in BEA Vegas 2019 for the convention right behind me happening right now. We've had so many great sessions happening, and we cannot wait to learn more about how we can make our TV station better. And we're going to take it over to the package to see what we've been up to the past few days. We're at the Broadcast Education Association conference in Vegas.
We're learning so much, and we can't wait to tell you about it on 15 News at 5.
We'll see you then.
I feel so honored. I feel so honored and so proud of our organization to be recognized for all the hard work we do. And we're small. We're at a small school, and we don't have a huge team where we can split the work up. We're all working super, super hard to create something really great and award-worthy. And I'm so proud of us and all that we've done and how much we've grown. When new people leave, we don't want to see things drop down and then have to build back up. We want to take what we learn, give it to our younger members, and keep our organization moving upward.
You know, the number one thing that I think about when the students come is, you know, we get different students every year. And I see them, you know, in the conference, and they go to some of the sessions, and they've attended some of my presentations. So, you know, it gives me joy to be able to be here, you know, with the students and being able to participate in the sessions and have them go on the sessions, learning things, you know, interacting with their peers, you know, and talking about different things in their media organization is very helpful in the media organization as far as growth. So it's been a very, very good time.
Take full advantage of anything you can go to, because we've interacted with people from all over the U.S. and they all have different experiences. They've all dealt with different things and have different positions, and it just makes you more well-rounded. And I've learned things here that I never thought about before. And so coming with an open mind and taking notes and actively listening and thinking about how I can take what people have to say about their experiences and apply them to my own has been super beneficial.
And we've had so many great experiences networking with all of these people around us. And we have Kelly right here. What was your favorite part about BEA so far?
My favorite part has just been learning so much that I can bring back to my campus. I'm just a junior, so there's still more opportunities to submit to competition and still learn in the classroom, and even kind of just give feedback to my professors about what other schools are doing and what I want to see at my university.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. We also have Daniela here too. What was your favorite part about BA so far?
Well, I've attended a few panels that I'm really learned a lot about just because of I'm graduating soon. I'm a senior at my college at the University of Connecticut, and I'm learning a lot that I'm going to be able to not only bring back to my radio station, but to also apply to my own professional needs when I do eventually graduate.
Yes, I totally understand that, and we're taking all of this constructive criticism from other people that are in the field right now, and I totally agree with you. We're learning so much at this conference, and it's 86 degrees and sunny here in Vegas right now. What is it like in Valpo, Blake, for weather?
Maybe nice in Vegas at 86 degrees sure sounds pretty nice, but boy is it nice here. Live look out of our KCH here. Beautiful skies, not many clouds. Temperatures are in the mid-70s. This is our third day in a row where we've hit 70-degree highs. Right now, 74 in Valparaiso, 70 in Gary, 73 at O'Hare. Notice that lake breeze right along the lakeshore. If you've gone up to the dunes lately, you'll know that lake breeze is still kicking down temperatures. So maybe not a great beach day. Certainly beautiful otherwise, though. Not much wind to deal with right now. Looking regionally, mid to upper 70s off to our west, even off to our north. Grand Rapids still sitting in the mid-60s, where they're influenced a little bit more by that lake breeze. In terms of temperature change from this point yesterday, look at Green Bay. They're the big winner here. 18 degrees warmer than they were at this point yesterday. We're 7 degrees warmer. And as we head through the week, we will be seeing a chance of these warm. Oh, okay. We're gonna head back to Heather here at BEA. Heather, what do you got for us?
It's 86 degrees and sunny here. We're gonna hit a high of 89 by the end of this afternoon. And the main concern for even today going into tomorrow and Tuesday is gonna be a wind warning advisory for us here. Winds up to 35 miles per hour and even up to 70 by Tuesday night. We're gonna have a good time in the sun, but it's still gonna be pretty windy out there for those still here at BEA. Back to you, Blake.
Coming up after the break, Blake will have a look at your full forecast.
And we'll have a recap of this week's Crusader sports. Stick with us.
What is passion? At Valpo, it's something that pours out of us uncontrollably. It's a late night shot of caffeine, cramming for finals, a jam session with friends. It sees deep into space, turns big stuff into small potatoes, floats boats and floods the senses. Passion is alive, it has a heartbeat, and it lives in you. How do we know? Because at Valpo, passion is who we are.
Well, I think that's all we need. Thank you so much for coming in. We'll be in touch.
Okay, this is it. Just shake his hand and walk out with your head held high. Don't mess this up. Thank you. Nailed it. Don't let a bad handshake get in the way of getting the job you want. Find out more at the Career Center.
As we showed you here just a minute ago, beautiful conditions, mid-70s across the area, not many clouds. Great day to be outside, and makes this harsh winter all worthwhile when we start to see these warmer temperatures. 74 degrees in Valparaiso, 74 in Lansing, low to mid-70s across the board. And as we take a look at our 24-hour temperature change, that's been a big story off to our north. We're about 7 degrees warmer than we were at this point yesterday. Green Bay's the big winner, almost 20 degrees warmer. Unfortunately, this is about as warm as we're going to get here. We'll explain that in just a minute. Radar's quiet across northwest Indiana. Notice that there is a system pushing off to the east. Got a few severe thunderstorm warnings there over in the Carolinas, but we're quiet here. Not a lot to deal with here for the next few days. That will be changing come later this week. As we head through your future temperatures, we time this out through early tomorrow morning. We will be a bit cooler than we were this morning in the mid to upper 40s. Be a bit chilly. We won't get as warm, perhaps reaching 60 degrees. I do think we'll get that 60 mark. And as we head through the evening hours into Thursday, you notice those dark blues start to come back down. We could get near freezing come Wednesday morning along with some rain showers. That's on the front edge of a massive low pressure system that's going to be tracking through our region. On the front end, it could bring a mix of some rain and snow showers. On the back end, it could bring some perhaps strong to severe thunderstorms. As we time this out through the afternoon, we're only in the low to mid 40s. Looking at our future snowfall, I know it sounds crazy I'm showing this, but look at what the European model shows for areas north. Grand Rapids almost 5 inches, over a foot up here in parts of northern Wisconsin. A bit early to see how this will pan out, but we're going to be on the south side of this system, and that is setting up the potential for some strong to severe thunderstorms on Thursday. Still a lot of unknowns, still a few days out, but we are going to most likely miss out on much of this snowfall. Looking at my current thinking for the threat area on Thursdays, anywhere here, we're actually centered right over northwest Indiana, basically from southwest Michigan down into central Indiana, over into northeastern Illinois, perhaps southwestern Wisconsin, southeastern Wisconsin rather, is where we will be seeing the chance for some strong to severe storms. So you're going to certainly want to keep an eye on that in the coming days, as if this does come true, these storms will be moving along at a very fast clip. So a few hazards to keep in mind. We still have a few days before that, though. For now, 45 tonight, 60 degrees tomorrow. As we look at your 7-day forecast, there's only one big threatening day as of right now. That's Thursday. Some light rain showers on Wednesday, and we do cool down as the system moves through, but we warm back up to begin next week. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Blake. So it looks like there's severe weather in the middle of the week, but towards the end of the week, it should be clearing up right back up.
Valparaiso University, where passion meets purpose.
Spring is in the air, along with spring sports. Welcome back to another week of Valpo Sports. Kwesi Kennedy accounted for the lone win for the Valparaiso men's tennis team Saturday afternoon. The win was a singles match at the Valpo Tennis Complex. Overall, the team was defeated 6-1 versus Drake. The softball team was swept this past weekend by Missouri Valley champion, the Drake Bulldogs. The first game Saturday resulted in a 10-0 defeat, while the nightcap was 1-0. Sunday morning, the Bulldogs earned a 14-3 win to complete the series sweep. The baseball team met MVC foe Illinois State this weekend. The Redbirds claimed the first win on Friday night, 12-6. The Crusaders earned a split during their doubleheader Saturday, as Illinois State took the first game 12-6 and Valpo won the second game 4-2. So it looks like that Valpo has been kind of shaky this weekend. How do you feel about this?
I'm glad we got a few wins for the softball team, but hopefully we can do better in the coming weeks.
Yeah, it's this kind of thing. I would just like to talk about my, personally, my concrete canoe competition that's happening. I don't know if it's quite sports, but it's happening this Friday. So I just wanted to. Canoe.
Spark a new idea. Spark a desire to learn. Spark a passion for exploring the field of STEM as we go beyond the final frontier and explore the latest in virtual reality and artificial intelligence. We will play with robots and maybe make a mess or two. For the show keeping you up to date on everything in the world of science, technology, and innovation, join us Friday evenings at 7 p.m. on VUTV Channel 15 or online at valpovutv.org/sparked.
Well, notice that we do have a threat for some strong to severe storms on Thursday. We'll certainly be watching that. Otherwise, today was our warmest day the next week. We do have those storms move in Thursday. We cool down a little bit. We get in the warm sector there for Thursday, the low pressure systems, but we begin to rebound by early next week. So hope you guys enjoy the 70-degree readings because they're gone for a while.
Yeah, I'll have to make sure to take my umbrella with me.
Yes, you certainly will. Certainly will. Be on the lookout for those storms.
Okay.
That's good to hear. Thanks, Blake. From all of us at VUTV, thank you so much for joining. We'll see you next week on 15 News at 5.